What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Stereo Rifles, tuning in on the microphone as usual. If you're new to the channel and enjoy the content you're about to see, don't forget to smack that like button and subscribe down below. Now, as you can see in the title, man, the Grav, as you know, the community challenge they put up for us. Well, I'm on Xbox mainly, so I finally got my hands on it this weekend, man. Been streaming on it all weekend, chilling, having a good old time. And I'll tell you what, the most fun I've had on Black Ops 4 in a hot minute. And all it took was a new gun, man. And I didn't have to grind for it through the tiers. I didn't have to spend half my paycheck, paying for supply drops to get this nonsense. And I got it. And I'll tell you what, like I said, I've had a lot of fun with it, man. The gun feels great. God, I hope they nerf the damn thing. I feel like it's perfectly balanced. There's no recoil to it. I actually demonstrated that on stream. Gun feels great. Even as you can see, I'm running the red dot on the gun. And it didn't really get a recoil nerf. If you guys didn't know that on certain weapons, if you run the ELO sight, a 2-power scope, the red dot, what have you, it actually increases the recoil slightly on some of the guns. But I feel like it really doesn't do it on this one. Very easy to control. And the sprint out time and the reload time are actually a little on the slow side. So to me, that balances the gun out very well. A lot of fun to use. I wouldn't say it's a melt machine, but damn, it's good. If I had to compare it to anything, I say it's like a buffed ICR/KN. It's just that much stronger. I don't know how much stronger. I'm not exclusive ace. I'm not going to sit here and try to test stats and all that nonsense. That's just not what I do. But yes, the gun feels good, man. And it's just a shame that how many guns I've missed out on personally because they're locked behind the tier system. And honestly, dog, I don't play the game enough to get up to tier 50 back when it was tier 100 that either. I think the only gun I do have, I have the Damien, but is on my PlayStation account. But I don't have the Tiger Shark. I don't have the Rampage. There's so many I missed out on. And honestly, I don't really give a crap about them anyway. But it was, nonetheless nice for them to finally throw us a bone. Instead of having, all these chores to do just to get this stuff, man. I mean, if you think about it, it has no real life value. It's just a digital figment of our imagination, man. But they gave it to us. Thank God it threw us a bone, and at least it was a good gun too, man. Because imagine the community challenge and they gave us a freaking pistol variant or that Rampage or. Nothing against the Tiger Shark, but I don't give a shit about an LMG, man. Like, at least they gave us something that most of the community is gonna use, and that's an assault rifle, and a good one, a classic at that. But yeah, good times, man. I had a lot of good games on live stream with it. Good stuff. But after all that being said, while we watch this game, I think I go 32-11. I accidentally cut off the gameplay when the final score came up, but I remember you'll see me hit the select button. I think I was like 29-9 or something, but my final score was 32-11, or 32-10 actually, I believe. It should have been like a 32-6, but I think I got killed off of shit by specialist abilities quite a few times towards the end. And as the specialist cheese, you know how it goes. But nonetheless, pretty solid gameplay. Got some streaks up and all that. But the second part of the commentary, as you'll see in the title, I'm talking about the developers. My boy Tim, the Dynamite, go check out his channel. Great content. He was talking about, these guys basically being in the slave trade over there at Treyarch, man. 12 hours a day, bro, working on this game. And they're only getting paid for 8. And God, I hope they're only working 5 days a week, man. To me, totally unethical. Something's got to change over there. They either need to hire more labor, pay these guys a little bit better, at least throw them something. Like they threw us a bone, they need to throw these guys a bone. Because I mean, I've been in the workforce a long time. Since I was 14, I got my worker's permit, man. I think I started at McDonald's. Been at my current job 10 years. Before that, I had a nice job. But unfortunately, they closed down due to the economy. And actually, I had a job before that closed down due to the economy. I know, some piss poor luck on my part with the jobs. But I just keep at it, man. And I tell you what, if I work for Treyarch and you're going to be working my ass 12 hours a day and only paying me for 8, you bet your ass I've been out of there, man. I mean, I don't know how much money these guys are making, but it better be good if you're going to be only paying me for 8 hours. This better be like some $1,500, $2,000 a week paychecks to keep me in there, man. Especially when I heard the overnight Q&A guys they don't even get the damn air condition on. They turn the damn air conditioner on once they leave, man. The daytime guys leave. Like, how fucked up is that, bro? Yeah, to me, it's un-American, unethical. Something's got to change over there. And it makes me think, too, man, because the nature of my job that I currently have, you know, I got to stay on schedule from stop to stop when I'm visiting my accounts. And I know what it's like to be behind, or like we're closed for, like, for instance, actually, you know, we're closed for the 4th of July. So I actually have to work ahead and play catch up because we're going to be closed that Thursday. So I know what it's like to be under pressure. And what that being said, what kind of, you know, the mindset of these guys, man. I mean, it makes me think how much better their decision making would have been if they're not being pushed like they are. It's just, I'm not saying the game would have turned out totally different, but I'm thinking maybe some, like I said, some of the decisions would have been better. Maybe some of the processes would have came out better. The game might have been a little more complete. Maybe not some, you know, last minute weapon contracts. You know, Modern Warfare going to be back or be out in 3 months, and they're just coming out with weapon contracts. Like all this stuff that they're coming out with late. I think it has to do with this. It's like, it's almost like Activision is kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, they're saving money on their bottom line with labor, but look at the ripple effect it's having on the community. You know, as this game has came out, you know, the content being behind and things not being updated properly, and it just feels like everything's behind this year, like more than ever. I mean, I know we all know that they were supposed to have a campaign that actually was leaked, and they scrapped it to do the Blackout, and they came out with Blackout inside of like 9 months, which is very impressive. And again, we all hate on these guys for the $30 hammers and all that stuff, but really, man, for the hours they work and for the product that they actually came out with and completed, I mean, I gotta give hats off to them at least for that, man, because again, I'm in the workforce just like every other adult, and you gotta give them something, man. You can't completely hate on them for what they've come out with. I mean, like I said, totally un-American, unethical. Something gotta change, man. Make the game a 2-year life cycle, hire more people, one or the other, figure something out at Activision, man. That's just absolutely terrible. To me, it's unacceptable. So I'll at least throw that to them guys. I'll give them that where credit is due. I'll give them the credit. Yes, no, it's not perfect. You know, there's some shady practices going on over there by the executives at Treyarch, but I don't know. Leave down in the comments section, guys. What do you think? What could they do other than what I've said, like hiring more people, stretching it to a 2-year life cycle or a 1.5-year life cycle, which I honestly don't know if that's would even work, because now it's going to be every 2 years instead of every 3 years. Like, what makes you think they're going to have time to support the current game that we're talking about next year when they're trying to bust out the next game? So I don't know. It's a tough solution. It really is. Honestly, I think the only thing that would work is them just hiring more people. And I know they don't want to do that because there's some cheap SOBs and they just look at the bottom line. They look at profit and labor time, you know, cost of goods versus how much money it took to pay somebody to make it, all that stuff. But I don't know. It is what it is. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. Like I said, let me know down in the comments section what you think. If you're new to the channel, smack that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe down below like I've said in the beginning. And that's pretty much going to be it. Thanks for coming by, guys, and I'll just see you on the next one. Take it easy.